What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. So what a weekend. This weekend was pretty interesting. But I'm gonna start off with the no-show with Reed Dollaz. This the, you know what I'm saying? Like, this the thing though, y'all. You know, regardless if you have like your own business, or regardless if, you know, you have to, you know, go to work, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, for your, you know what I'm saying, for your boss, regardless if you're working for somebody, regardless if you doing your own business or whatever, when you come into, like, you know what I'm saying, like when you're coming up in people territory to take care of business, you gotta respect them too. Okay? So the same thing as far as like what Reed Dollaz did. Reed Dollaz did the same thing as if like if somebody just all of a sudden just like no showed at work, and you might not get fired right away. You might not get fired the next 2 weeks, but that will be used against you. Whenever you decide to come back, then you end up doing something else. Okay? That's how that whole thing is gonna go. To me, I personally, you know what I'm saying, don't understand what's wrong with calling people to like let them know that you can't make it. Even, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with certain things that could possibly involve death in a family. But that could be understandable though, because you could be hurt. You could be real hurt about it. You know what I mean? Something could have happened to you where you probably feel, you know what I'm saying, uncomfortable to talk about it. You know what I mean? But if you don't really have no excuse for that, and you like on Instagram talking about, you know what I'm saying, getting paid for features and all that, and then you got an RBE battle rap owner trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit you up and ask you if you're still coming to the battle, and you don't even respond to that, I'm not even gonna lie. To me, that don't really look as good. You know what I mean? That don't really like look as good. I'm just saying, it just don't. You know what I mean? So I just feel like at the end of the day, man, if you saying that you can't make it, then, you know what I'm saying, then, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't make it. You can easily say, you know what I'm saying, you can easily say, you know what I'm saying, you dealing with like a family emergency. I mean, it ain't nothing to be really embarrassed about, whatever is going on with you. You know what I mean? Because everybody is human, you know what I'm saying, just like you. You know? So, you know, ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, as far as like how the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, is, you know. But, and then like, I just know, like, if I'm Reed Dollaz, because look, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Remedy Loco, he ain't no dude to play around with. So I'm not even gonna hold you. It could even be possibly somewhere he like, man, like, I don't even know what to say to this dude. But this dude is fire, but I don't know what to say to him. It could be like little stuff like that. But if you didn't, you know what I'm saying, hit up RBE because of that, come on now. You know what I'm saying? You're a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out somehow. Just like we have to figure out something, like, just like we got to figure out certain things. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if we out here being doctors, regardless if we're out here being basketball players, to the teachers, to the boxers, to, you know what I'm saying, regardless if it's an actor or a hip-hop artist or R&B artist, we still got to figure certain things out because it's our job to figure it out. So that's all I really have to say about that. Hope everything go good between, you know what I'm saying, Reed Dollaz and ARP. But I just know if I'm ARP, yeah, I will be pretty upset if you didn't show up, you know what I'm saying, to my stuff. You feel me? I'd be upset. You know, we now did contracts and all this, so I'd be upset, bro. So when ARP be kind of fed up with battlers, I sort of understand, and I guarantee I will understand even more if my, like, you know what I'm saying, like if I was a damn battle rap owner, I probably would even be more ticked off than ARP would. But, you know, that's all I really, you know what I'm saying, gotta, like, you know, say about that. Okay. Now, I know I haven't really like responded to this as far as like to the top 50 battle rappers, but I mean, all I'm gonna like really say about that though is, I mean, you know what I'm saying, certain people ain't gonna be satisfied because there's too many damn battle rappers. Okay, so certain people is not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like satisfied like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel. There were certain battle rappers that I didn't see on there where I'm like, I kind of understand why they wasn't on there, but they, you know what I'm saying, they will feel different. Some battle rappers would be like, man, as much favors I did for the owner, as many times like when I had they back, when they called me 3 days before a battle, they could feel like that. You know what I mean? But like, let me get to this main thing though. Let's talk about like this Kid Chaos situation, dog. Let's talk about that, dog. Okay, I saw the battle, and I'm kind of like low-key glad I didn't get on this camera right away about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay? Because like, I'm gonna tell you after I'm done, okay? Now, Kid Chaos goes off in his first round. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not too sure if I heard somebody say the Showtime movie clip. I'm not sure if I heard somebody say that before, but I kind of feel like somebody has said that before. You feel me? But don't get me wrong. I did like Kid Chaos round. I did like Kid Chaos round. But I kind of feel like we kind of got to the era where if you battle rapping today, you probably didn't really know about the 60 seconds. You probably didn't know about the 1 minute and 30 seconds. You probably didn't know about 1 minute and 20 seconds. You're automatically going off maybe from 2:30 and up. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about that. Okay? Now, Kid Chaos, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did good up in his first round. He did. Now, when Verb came in, Verb didn't let loose. He didn't stop punching his opponent. He kept going with it. Okay? And Verb material was better. And then when you go to the second round, Verb material was even more better than Kid Chaos. Now, I like, to me, I honestly feel like Kid Chaos, I think it was his second round that was better than all of his other rounds. His third round and his first round. And the thing about Kid Chaos is, Kid Chaos should just keep going when he's rapping. Okay? The problem, like the problem I actually had with Kid Chaos, he would put a whole lot of words before he gets into his punch. And this is where certain battle rappers that aren't writers, they try to clown the lyrical rappers because they feel like they use extra words or something like that, which is not true. That's not being lyrical. But when people try to clown lyrical rappers and try to act like they just put extra words up in their stuff, they talking about like a Kid Chaos, because that's what he does. He'll be like, you will eventually, instantly, automatically be all the way up to the far top, when he could just actually just like cut it short. I always had that problem with Kid Chaos, bro. Always. And he kind of did it a little bit up in this battle, but the good thing I say about Kid Chaos, he got straight to the punch though. He got straight to the punch here and there. But then he kind of just went back kind of like to like his old ways in a way. And he kind of said certain things to Verb that that I'm just kind of like tired of hearing, to be honest with you. Okay. Verb, though, up in his second round, though, Verb even got better in his second round. And then in Verb third round, he even broke Kid Chaos down. So look, I was about to sit here and say on Saturday evening, I was going to get on this camera and say that Kid Chaos got the first round clear. I watched it the second time. I felt the same way. I watched it the third time. I felt hella different, bro. I felt hella different. Verb won this battle 3-0. Verb was talking to Kid Chaos. Verb had that right rookie bar, the Draymond Green bar, that was fire. He even had he was even using a certain word to the point where he used it like in 3 different meanings. That was fire. His wordplay was fire. And yeah, Verb did like slip up, like a few times. But every time, like when he wasn't, his foot was on the gas. And he was just, to me, he just showed Kid Chaos who the vet is, who the best battle rapper is out of me and you. He showed, he have shown that. I think Verb won that battle 30. And I'm not even playing with y'all. I think he won that battle 30. Now, I kept hearing that Kid Chaos was, I guess, like, trying to act like he did more than like what he, more than what he did. I guess Kid Chaos was saying he body Verb, another dub. Verb was easy. I was hearing all this. I also heard that Kid Chaos was talking mad stuff on Twitter. Now, I'm not the type of person that be on Twitter. I'm not the type of person that be on Instagram. I don't be having time for it. I don't be on it. The only thing I be on is damn YouTube. So I'm not too sure if Kid Chaos was talking mad smack doing Twitter or on Instagram, like whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. But from what I'm hearing is that Verb said that Kid Chaos was talking a whole lot of mess, bro. So I'm listening to all these things before before these battles come, before this one battle come, Verb and Chaos. I'm listening to everything before this battle hit on Saturday. I see the Verb Easy to Block Captain podcast. Verb is constantly saying, yeah, Kid Chaos, you're gonna look real crazy. Like when it's, when his footage go out, it's gonna really, really show that I was like hella sick. It's gonna really, really show that. And I'm just like listening. Cause I'm kind of thinking to my mind, I'm just like, well, it might be a debatable to the point where they probably still give it to Kid Chaos, but Verb is just gonna show how close it was. That's what I thought was gonna happen. And I just thought that Verb was most likely wasn't gonna win. Cause every time when it come to Verb going against, as far as like people, as far as like betting on some money, or as far as like winning on an app, it don't be going good because people don't really like Verb like that. So that's what I thought was going to happen, bro. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. But damn, I was wrong. I was wrong about that. And even before Saturday, I see Swamp talking mad stuff about Verb, going crazy on Verb. Some of his stuff was funny though. I will say that it was hella funny from Swamp. But if Kid Chaos was talking that much, and then Swamp was going that crazy on Verb, and Verb came to the point where he won the fan votes and all this, and Verb said that he even gave him the money to even be fair. If you Kid Chaos, what the hell can you say? Because if you talk about it, the comments is going to be killing you. If you get on Caffeine or Prime Time and you start talking to Jay Black, the Caffeine is going to go crazy. But you also going to have somebody be like, yeah, Kid Chaos, I felt like you won. That's going to happen. But at the end of the day, though, dog, you did lose that battle. You did. So it's just like, what are you going to do? You can't really just go and just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to say? To me, I just feel like you're going to kind of like look crazy. If you don't say nothing, they still gonna try to clown you. So my advice to Kid Chaos is just keep it pushing and just do what you gotta do. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I gotta say. And when Verb said that caffeine was gonna edit certain things out, well, you could possibly be talking to somebody that knows exactly what goes on up in the caffeine system. You could be talking to somebody that knows everything about this system from head to toe. And that could really get you into some BS. So it's kind of like, to me, Verb pulled some vet shit on you. Verb pulled some mad vet shit on you, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. And I know Verb was going at Swamp, and I know Verb was going at Kid Chaos. It was hella funny. Verb was clowning Kid Chaos about, you know, him, Big T, and I think Young Yale got on there. They always laughing because Verb was clowning. Verb was clowning. Talking mad stuff on there. Talking mad stuff on Clubhouse, bro. But this is the thing, though. I know Verb could be sitting here saying, oh, yeah, Swamp this, Swamp that. Like, yeah, how y'all feel now? How y'all feel now? To me, at the end of the day, it's really how Kid Chaos feel. Yeah, Swamp and Kid Chaos, they from, like, North Carolina or whatever. Okay, cool. South Carolina, one of those. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they from there. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, though, Kid Chaos, I'm just being real with you. If I'm like, I'm not even gonna say like if I'm Swamp, because at the end of the day, I'm just saying as far as how people could feel, because they're not up in your shoes. Yeah, Swamp was clowning. He was clowning with you. He was talking about Verb throwing up and all this other stuff. Yeah, he was doing all that, right? But Swamp, he could sit here and be like, oh, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on him. I mean, Verb could be, you know what I'm saying? Verb is acting like he was battling me. I got to battle Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like next weekend. Okay, Kid Chaos lost, but I didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just room for my boy Kid Chaos. That's how they could like look at it. So Kid Chaos went down here. Now if Swamp been going up here, okay? Now Verb is saying that Swamp is automatically going to lose to Arsenal. Now I kind of like somewhat disagree in a way, but don't get it messed up because I still have Arsenal. But Verb is on Swamp's head about him saying that he gonna lose to Arsenal. Swamp is gonna be the next one to lose. But if Swamp wins, Swamp continues to go up, and next thing you know, you're gonna hear Swamp versus a Verb probably on like the next card. Maybe not December because Verb has Shotgun Suge, I think. But you gonna hear about a Swamp versus Verb real soon if Swamp go up in there and probably have a debatable or if he beat Ars. So I'm not even gonna put Swamp in this. This all have to do with Kid Chaos, bro. All this got to do with Kid Chaos. So that's what Kid Chaos should be like looking at. I know Verb is in there clowning, you know what I'm saying, like none of them or whoever, or Swamp and Kid Chaos, but the main person that Verb is really, really clowning is Kid Chaos, because at the end of the day, hey, Swamp is up. And like I said, let's just say if Swamp wins, bro, against Arsenal, or even if he end up having like a debatable with him, he could probably get Verb. Bro. So, and I always wanted to see a Swamp versus Verb. You never know. Swamp could be probably talking about Verb just to get a battle. You never know. So, at the end of the day, though, Kid Chaos, I just say, dog, just like, just constantly, like, you know what I'm saying, like, work on your craft. But I will say you did, like, lose this battle, bro. You did. But this is y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Big shouts out to Verb, man, for winning. You know what I'm saying? For winning them votes, though, for real. And big shouts out to ARP. I definitely can't wait till them battles come out, too. All right? Gone.